This is the best movie of the 21st century. There, I said it. I also think it's Christopher Nolan's best movie. Interstellar, starring Matthew McConaughey, Michael Caine, Anne Hathaway, with Jessica Chastain. Incredible cast, great storytelling. It's about human beings trying to survive by reaching out to the stars. Now, the movie focuses on Matthew McConaughey's character, Cooper, who has a daughter or son. He has his own family. He's a farmer, but he's a former astronaut. Well, the world that he's living in is broken. There's a lot of things wrong with Earth. It was atmosphere, its environment. It's getting to the point where people can't even breathe in certain parts of the planet. It's that bad. And he's a farmer, and he just wants to do what's best for his kids. But he ends up in a situation where he's recruited by Professor Brand, who is trying to save humanity by trying to find a way to get humanity off the rock, off Earth, to a new home. Well, turns out somebody created a wormhole in space near Saturn, and humans have the opportunity to go through that wormhole and go to another part of the galaxy, maybe beyond the galaxy, and look for a new home planet, something that's habitable. Now, this is happening at a time when people are very anti-space travel. People lost faith in institutions and society. Sounds familiar? Okay. But previously, this program they already sent scientists to 3 different planets to see if they're going to be good candidates. And each scientist was supposed to report the data back to Brand and this whole institute on NASA, right? Well, Professor Brand, played by Michael Caine, is trying to get Matthew McConaughey's character, Cooper, to go on his space mission to be the pilot, so to speak. And he's going to also take Anne Hathaway's character as well, who's the daughter of Professor Brand. They're going to actually go out and investigate these planets because they actually got signals from 3 planets saying that, hey, yeah, this is a potentially habitable planet. You might want to come here. So the whole mission focuses on them exploring these planets. And there's certain themes that sort of pop up. Relativity. The idea that if you get close to a black hole, time works differently than it would on Earth. And man, that's incredible. He leaves at a certain age, when he's in the 40s or something, and his daughter is, I don't know, like 12 or something. But at a certain point, for him it's like a couple years, but for her it's more like 20 or 30 years. Or she's like his age at one point. And she's trying to send messages back and forth. And he made this promise he's going to come back home to her, but he's also in outer space trying to find a way to save the human race and also save his family. But he has to choose between, there's these 2 forces. Should I continue this mission and try to create a future for humanity and my family? Or should I selfishly just go back home? I want to be with my family in our last years in existence. I mean, those are things that sort of pop up. And this movie is absolutely phenomenal. It's Jessica Chastain. I mean, the scenes where he's sending videos back home and he's looking at his family grow up right before his eyes, it's absolutely incredible. And the actors really pull this off. I can't recommend this enough. Christopher Nolan, he's pretty much my favorite director. Although Denis, he's up there too. So yeah, he did Blade Runner 2049. But Christopher Nolan, of course, is known for the Batman movies, the Dark Knight movies. He's Oppenheimer, which is a fantastic movie, but I think this is a better movie. I prefer it more. You guys know I love science fiction, I love action, but this is absolutely brilliant. And I think if you have a 4K player, this is one of the main things one of the main movies I would grab, no matter what you're into. This and Top Gun Maverick. Let's see. These 2. Okay, these are the 2 I think everybody should at least have if they have 4K, and I would even put this on that list too. I might actually do a video talking about the must-haves for different genres. In fact, I am working on something like that. But yeah, Interstellar, highly recommended. For me, this is a 10 out of 10. That's how much I love the movie. Although I don't like, I broke the case. I don't like the way it's set up, the case, but it's sort of broken. But you have the 4K disc, you have the feature on the Blu-ray, which is the way it should be. I hate it when they give you a 4K without the Blu-ray, and they have a dedicated disc on Blu-ray just for special effects. So they didn't cheap out, they didn't skip out on the special effects. So you can look forward to that as well. I still haven't looked at the special effects because I mean special features. I say I still haven't looked at that. But one of these days I will. Usually I just watch the movie. It comes with a slipcover. I know a lot of people like that. It's useful for, but I don't really care that much. I just need the movie to work. That's just it. And man, the way it looks. This is something I want to have. A physical media. So you don't need a whole bunch of physical media, especially when it comes to 4K. In most cases, Blu-ray works just fine. It's beautiful. It's great. But I would recommend getting Interstellar, for example. 10 out of 10. You guys share your thoughts. Also, I'm going to do a video on what I think are the best movies of the 21st century. Not necessarily my favorite, but the best movies of the 21st century. Look forward to that, guys. We're going to talk about that. But right now, what are your thoughts on Interstellar?